Art is inseparable from mankind. Great artists have lived through every civilization, and for thousands of years we have been fascinated by great art and have been willing to spend fortunes to acquire them. Good art is expensive, and every time we hear how much a top art piece sells for, we nearly faint in disbelief. Famous old paintings were the original jaw-droppers. Then came along the new wave of art, selling for very large numbers and dividing people into two hardcore groups that are and against this type of art. But there is a new contender in the game now, and it's a big one. It's called NFT. And just so you know, this CryptoPunk piece was recently sold for $7.5 million. What's the big fuss, you might ask? Why is a piece of a digital creation all of a sudden worth so much money? Let's look at art as an example for a second. One of the reasons why an art piece is expensive is the limited quantity of it. You cannot have two Mona Lisas. There's only one. Today, blockchain technology makes it possible for an artist to create a limited quantity of an art piece, and when someone buys that digital art, they will be the only owners of that piece. This factor led to a big boom in the market, and some investors spent unbelievable amounts of money to own some of the most valuable NFT pieces out there. Remember, just like art, NFT can be in many shapes and forms, and the value of each piece depends on the significance of the piece to the interested community. Some of the most expensive NFT pieces sold so far are Justin Roiland's The Best I Could Do, that sold for $1.6 million on January 2021. Mad Dog Jones's Crash and Burn sold for $3.9 million on February 2021, and Grimes's Warnemth Collection Volume 1 sold for $5.8 million on March 2021. Grimes is an example of the role of star power in the value of a piece, having some of the biggest names on the internet referring to NFT as the next big wave has brought a lot of eyeballs and has made NFT one of the trendiest subjects of YouTube in the past couple of months. GaryVee and Mark Cuban are two of the biggest names that are hugely invested in and advocate this field.
So non-fungible tokens are going to be a big part of all of your lives. I really believe that. I think this is a space, like a real space. And so I think you should get educated. I think it's a really good idea to spend the 10, 15, 20 hours to go down those rabbit holes on YouTube or Google, depending on how you learn better, audio, video, written word. And I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna really go at it, and I'm gonna buy a bunch, and I'm gonna trade a bunch, and sell a bunch, and use a bunch, and really get deep into this community. And so I'm excited, and I wanna excite my community because I think a lot of you will do well, and this will be the video that you reference in 5, 7, 9 years to being one that got you going in a space that changed your life.
I was just getting started with my $1,500. I would read everything and anything that I possibly could, first about crypto assets, right? Whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, whatever it may be. Sushi, there's one called Sushi. Aave, there's one called Aave. Filecoin, there's all these different coins. And then I would read up on DeFi. The key to making money for someone just getting started is DeFi, decentralized financing, and dig in and read. You can't read enough about it. You can't watch enough videos. When you learn this, you will learn how to make money quickly.
There's a lot of money to be made in the NFT market, but you also may have heard there's some controversy surrounding NFTs, in particular in relation to their impact on the climate. NFTs use a monster amount of energy in their creation, so much so that many protesters are worried about the very real impact that it can have on the environment. Also, it is believed that NFTs bubble might be bursting anytime soon. The huge spike in the value in a very short amount of time has led many experts to believe that NFTs might be here to stay, but soon there will be a huge drop in the overall value and there will be a decrease in the hype surrounding the field. So if you're planning on investing in NFTs, make sure you go through an extensive research period before investing your money on a digital piece of art that has a volatile value. Do you think NFTs are the next big thing? Would you be willing to invest in NFTs? Comment your answer below and let us know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're interested to learn about the race to $1 trillion by Musk and Bezos, click on the link on the top left corner.